I mean, I think one thing about Palestine we've done really well is defensively we kind of try to keep teams on their toes. I think we set up every game in a five, but depending on who we play, sometimes I step into the midfield, sometimes Mark has to step into the midfield. So I think that's what makes us so hard to get scored on is that we kind of have a bit of freedom in the defense to make our own decisions.
How far ahead of a game do you know what the planned formation and how often does it change right into the game?
Um, I mean, to be fair, like we kind of know how a lot of the teams play now, so it's kind of only the day before the game. But in training throughout the week, he kind of stresses like different formations and different, I guess, ways of defending. So whatever's thrown at us on game day, it makes it a bit easier.
How does that help you here, where it's more like a static formation?
Yeah, it's I'd say it's a little bit difficult because I like defending on kind of the front foot, and here playing with the four in the back, you have to be a bit more patient. So the first few days are always a bit tougher for me, but then once I've got it down, I'm fine.
Chris, do you feel that this is admittedly like a cliche question, but like this, the year leading up to the World Cup, do you guys feel pressure to win these friendlies, like even though they're friendlies?
I feel pressure to win every game. If I'm being honest with you, I think especially playing on home soil, you want to win, and leading up to the World Cup, like I said, there might be a little bit of added pressure from the outside, but internally we want to win every game that we play in. So I'd probably say I guess it's 50-50 if you want to say it like that.
Do you think coming off the injury 3 years ago and missing the World Cup changed your attitude, or I don't know, a cliche to make you hungrier or just more focused on this World Cup?
Yeah, I mean, I was also 3 years younger, so I think there's a bit of maturity that I had to do overall. But I think, in general, it really made me hungrier to make this cycle, to make sure I do everything right, to prepare myself, to be a big part of this team. And I missed out on my dream a few years ago, so like I said, it's just my chance to do it right.
Your palace teammates asked about Birmingham, Alabama, how the vibe is out there, and how they really get to see how you're a great representative of Birmingham.
Yeah, I mean they don't quite understand Birmingham, Alabama. If I'm being honest with you, we have a Birmingham in the UK, but I think there's this new TV show that's going on in the UK, and it's they're visiting all different parts of everywhere in the world that's named Birmingham, and so no, they're seeing some things that they probably aren't used to, but that's how we get down in the South, and it formed me and molded me to who I am today.
First of all, have you explained college football to them?
They also can't fathom that. They're like 100,000 people at a game for 18 to like 21-year-olds. It's tough to explain, especially like Lee Corso with the headgear and stuff like that. They don't quite get it.
Did you talk to Poch about his experience at college football this past week?
Nah, not yet. I haven't gotten the chance to.
On an admittedly more serious subject, I wonder what you've seen of Matt Freese at goalkeeper this summer, and now, for the moment, holding what seems to be the starting job with the national team. How do you see him come along and get into this?
I mean, confidence. I mean, I think from your goalie, you always want to see confidence, especially as a defender. You try not to make any mistakes, but if you have a goalie back there that's going to bail you out, that's always a plus. So I think the biggest thing that I've seen from him is confidence, both in shot stopping and with his feet. I think the way that we play, we need a goalie who's good with his feet, and I think Freezy's kind of taken it head on and shown that he can do it. So I'm really excited for him, and I enjoy him.
Was Serginho back in training with him this week?
Mm-hmm.
How does, when you play with him and Anthony on the left, just their speed help and change the formation?
Yeah, Jed, I think, is a bit more defensive-minded than Serge, but I think Serge, he brings a lot of things going forward that a lot of fullbacks don't do, and I think he brings a different kind of dimension to the game that can be very effective. I think you see it week in, week out in the Dutch league, but also in Champions League, whatever league he's playing in, that he's always very effective. So, I know that he's kind of foaming at the mouth to be here and to show that again. And so, I hope he does it tomorrow.
Thanks, Chris.
Cool. Yeah, thank you.